Hey there, YouTube folks. I got all my cab corner and my rocker panel welded up. Looks pretty good for, a feller that sucks at welding. But I always like to go and get everything welded up all nice, and basically after I'm done, there's one big seam of weld. And then, I will admit I suck at overhead welding, so this under here, I hate doing it. It sucks. Which, had I thought, I went and jacked the truck up to where it was almost flipping over and welded it. But, oh well. It's all in the past. Now, I was going to tell y'all what I use to mainly grind my welds down. Most of the time, I use my little 4-inch grinder. Yes, it does make a lot of heat. If you lay it down, you're going to make a lot of heat because you're spreading your heat way out. If you concentrate it, you're still making a lot of heat. The thing with it is you have to know when to stop. If you sit there and just keep on digging at the same weld over and over and over, yes, you're going to get that so hot that you're going to wind up warping the metal and you're going to be chasing a dent all over the place. I'll get on that later whenever if I so happen to screw myself like that. But what I do is I just keep the grinder moving. I'll go and chip at it a little bit here. I'll chip at it a little bit here. I'll hit it here. I'll hit it down here. And, for the most part, I don't really have any problems using the 4-inch grinder. It's a whole lot faster for me. And then another thing is if y'all ain't noticed, I'm a little bit of a cheapskate. And a wheel for the grinder costs something like $3.25. Whereas a roll-lock disc costs right around $1.50, $2, $2.50. I can't remember now. I buy them by the box. And they last me forever because I'm cheap. But, yes, these things will just obliterate welds. They don't obliterate welds no faster than what the grinder will. The difference is whenever you're having to foot the bill on these things, it sucks. You'll go through a ton of these, especially whenever you're doing a lot of work like this. Another thing that I'll use at times, and whenever I'm having to do some fine grinding, like in between a body line or something like that, I like to use just my regular straight die grinder. And the smaller, the more worn out the wheel, the better. I like my wheels to be small, that way I can go and get into small crevices. Or like I said before, if I'm having to weld in a body line, I don't like having to do that. I can get into it. Or I'll probably wind up using this to do this door jamb area, because I can get into this crease a whole lot easier, and I'll probably use it around through here. It just all depends on how it all lays out. I'm not going to record me grinding. It's noisy. It's monotonous. I really don't think that I need to. But if you people want to see me grind, let me know. But anyway, I just figured I would give you a little update. I'll go ahead and get the camera where you can go and see an up close and personal shot of my welds. I kind of brought them all around, brought it in the jam. Where's that? There we go. There we go. There's my plug welds. Here's my seam. And hey, I see a spot that I missed. Hot dog. But there we go. So anyway, I'm going to get this ground down, and then I'm going to move to the next project. I'm not going to be slinging any filler anytime soon, because I like to have all my body work roughed in before I start slinging filler. That way I can have if I have a little bit of body filler left over, I can go over to another spot, sling some filler on it, and that can be drying while I'm waiting for the rest of it. And, I can just kind of jump around like that. So that's why I like to get all my body work roughed in before I put any filler on. So anyway, I'll catch you guys on the next one.